first edition of Trutok with Uniquima, a show that brings to you trivial issues and gives you a platform to air your views and opinion. In this age, women do not want to go with their normal looks anymore. We have women that use the likes of eye pencil, the eyelashes, the contact lens, lipstick, and so on, just to enhance their beauty. And we're going to be looking at that area today. Here with me is Mira, a makeup artist and the CEO of Magic Mira. Let's meet you, Mira. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Uniquima.
It's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
10 years back, I know we used probably just white powder. I know then they called pancake. That's the brown powder.
Yeah.
You need it as pancake, and you just used that and probably an eye pencil that looks like something you used a ruler to draw. And then lip gloss, because I remember using lip gloss when I was in secondary school. And just eye pencil somewhere here. And we're good to go. And at times, I think there was a trend of using that eye pencil to put something like this. Well, I never had to do that because mine is natural. Okay, so that was what we had then. But right now, if you agree with me, the makeup has gone to a different level entirely. Where you have mascara, you have the blush. I mean, we didn't have that then. Blush, I thought blush was supposed to be natural among the whites. So, and all of that. So this is where I'm going to. Where do we draw the line between using makeup as a beauty enhancement and using it as a facade to hide our insecurities? You know, I'm sure you know that there are some ladies that cannot go out without makeup.
Talking about drawing the line between looking good and covering up your insecurities with makeup, I would say in this age, makeup has come a long way. I think there's been an evolution in makeup and everything. But there's this thing women or ladies feel to understand, that makeup shouldn't just be a covering. It should be an enhancer, something that just makes you feel good. You already feel good deep within, so it just brings it out. So I don't think makeup should be a coverage. It's not meant to be a coverage. It's just meant to be an enhancer.
Like I said now, you mentioned it earlier that there's been an evolution in the makeup line. So what exactly do you think brought about this evolution?
World is evolving. Things are changing. Times are changing. We are getting to places we've never been. So even as technology enhances and gets greater, makeup does the same. We see they introduce new products every time, and then in trying out the products, we get to find out there's this new look that's trending and everybody wants to wear it. So I think evolution is just something that occurs naturally, and makeup is part of it.
Let's take a look at these pictures. We can see the before and after. You can see the differences between how they looked before and how they looked after. And then there's this final picture that baffles me. That.
Oh.
Now you can see the huge difference between how this lady was and how she became after the makeup. Now, do you think you actually want to go out with a natural look? Do you think you have that confidence?
Probably. I can't say if you have the confidence or not, but I think every lady should have that inside of them, where you can wake up and just rush out to do something without wearing makeup. And you know, these days everyone is feeling, oh, natural, no filter, with no makeup on, and they're running out. So I think it's about her and her confidence. If it's that high, if it's her self-esteem is actually on the very high side, then I think she can go out without makeup. She doesn't look so bad. I think there are people who look worse than that.
If a lady like that sees someone looking as beautiful as you, because trust me, whether or not we do this consciously, whether or not we want to do it, there is this competition among us ladies. You agree with me?
Yeah, I do.
There's this competition that when we see this lady look this way and we feel she's looking better than us, we want to look like her. So how do you think, what's that effect that you think makeup has on the self-esteem of the user, if there are any?
I would say it has the effect of boosting your ego.
Okay.
as much as you want to look like the beautiful lady you saw out there, oh, even if I look that cute and then I go out there, I can't hold the reasonable conversation, then I'm not so beautiful. So I think it just has to do with beauty from within. As much as everybody wants to look good, as much as you go out there and you also want to look good, yes, you should look very good with makeup. Makeup just has this thing about boosting you. So talk about really doing without makeup or being beautiful without makeup. Then I'll talk about working on the inner person first, and then look as beautiful as you want to be with makeup as well.
Makeup artists want to make the money and prove to you that they can make you look beautiful. They could make you look like Beyonce in a flip second. But is it not possible you encourage people to actually look natural at times, so that they know that, okay, fine, I have this look that might not look like this next person, but I know I look beautiful with this way, with being natural.
Okay. I think there should be a customer or client relationship between makeup artist and the client. Okay. You get to ask the client what she would want to look like, how she would feel with the look, because you could look at someone and say, okay, I think a natural look would fit this person, or a very bold look would be perfect on this person. But if the person expresses like, oh, I really want to look calm today, and then you're like, all right, you do the same thing she wants, the person feels very confident and comfortable because she already has this mental picture of what she looks like, and then it just tallies. You make her look exactly how she feels. That way you just feel so confident and like, oh, I'm me. Even if I'm transformed, I'm still beautiful in my skin. Like,
right, so there's this thing this idea men have about women, that everything they use is fake. Like, we don't stick to originality anymore. And I'd like to hear from a guy, how would you feel? I think I'll have to ask the audience this. How do you feel as a guy, or as a man, or as a husband, if you see your woman looking all pretty in the morning, and then at night it's like she looks like a whole different person? How do you think about this? Let's have someone answer that from the audience.
I'm looking good in the morning and looking different, that's nice. Does not all that marvelous me, but what I really after the inner beauty that I really see in her. Although I appreciate the makeup that make her pretty, and that I believe that the makeup makes her to be more confident in the public, and me as a husband also appreciate her, But that doesn't make me that in the night she's looking a different person, that I should not still admire her, I will still love her.
Alright. So you just heard that is more concerned about our inner beauty. Now, how do you encourage ladies to be able to work more on their inner beauty? Because I think that is where the whole thing comes from. The self-esteem has to do with from inward and then outward. So how do you encourage ladies to work on their inner beauty, such that when the whole makeup is gone, people are able to see into the beauty on the inside?
I would answer that question from my own perspective or point of view.
Okay.
I'm a Christian, so for me, I refer to the Bible for anything, for any problem I have, any question I need answers to. Sometimes I really like to look into my Bible. So coming from the Bible, I think in order to develop the inner beauty or get your inner beauty to be seen outwardly, you just need to get a closer relationship or a working relationship with God, or specifically with Jesus, because the Bible in Proverbs 31, that's like a working guide for me. It talks about a woman who is virtuous and almost everything anyone in this age and time would want. So I think it just says a woman that beauty is fleeting and then your appearance is deceptive, but the ultimate thing is a woman that fears God. So if you fear God and then you really want to please God, you just find yourself doing things that just attract people to you, not just your outward look this time, but they're attracted to your person, and then they just see you as beautiful inside and out. Your beauty from inside just radiates, and then makeup just enhances this beauty. So
you heard it from Myra that your beauty is supposed to radiate from inside and outside, and what you said you have the Bible there to help you do that. So right about now, let's take the questions from the audience.
My name is Abasiema, and I'd like to find out in a situation, because it affects me too, in a situation where you have two people, one with an oily skin and the other with a dry skin, what kind of makeup technique do you apply on the two people? Because I know some line of makeup are oil, they have oil in them, and the person with oily skin like me, when I use them, it make me look more oily than I already am. So what kind of makeup line do you think those two people could use?
Siama, your question is about oily skin and normal to dry skin, right? You partially answered that. For someone who is oily, I think you should just avoid oily products. Try more to use alcohol-based products, because that way your makeup stays longer on your face and you could go all day looking good and confident. Then for someone who's got dry skin, person can work on both products. You could actually use alcohol-based or oily product. It doesn't get to show, or you don't feel different with that, because it just sits on person's skin. For someone who is already got the oily skin, should not do much of the, even if you have to do that, you just apply it very minimally, so it doesn't wear off or you don't look different, so you could still look very confident.
My name is Victoria. We all know makeup is for enhancement, but I'd like to know, there are a lot of cosmetic products out there in the market. What's the difference between one and the other? And also, talking about the ingredients in them, I know they have some long-term consequences on our face when we use them continually. So these are things I would like to know about.
Makeup products, when you buy products, you get to, when you read them, some come with manual or just a little piece of paper. When you read it, you see some, they will tell you not to use it as a daily product. Some products are just meant for events and maybe red carpet looks, or they have very thick coverage and all of that, so you don't expect to wear a product you wear for your TM or your wedding, and that product you want it to last for at least 8 hours on your face. You won't wear that on a normal day when you're just strolling out to the supermarket if you want to get something. So when you get products, there are different type of products for different occasions or different looks or events. So you could wear a bare product for your normal everyday office look, but you won't wear the same product for a red carpet look. The application technique also matters. You won't apply a normal foundation the way you would apply a concealing foundation, because you have different focuses or different events in mind to cover. And also for these days, products have they have very friendly, they are very eco-friendly. There's this one I know of, I'm into Oriflame. They tell you most of their products are almost natural. So for consequences or side effect or long-term effects on your skin, I would say these days products have reduced such consequences to the barest minimum, so you don't easily get to say. The only thing you would complain of is incompatibility with your skin. Maybe it doesn't just like your skin and it's not working for you. And also products you'd see a white person use, you don't expect it to give you the same results as a black person. So some of those are some things you need to take into consideration when buying your product and when applying your product.
My name is Hogan. I want to ask this question, if there is any makeup cosmetics for men.
Yes, Organ, there are products or cosmetics for men that you could apply to also enhance beauty. Guys are not left out in the enhancements. So.
The men's makeup or their cosmetics today, do they include their eyebrow and lipstick?
It depends on the guy's look, but yes, it does include eyebrow and lipstick. They're also getting the touch, so
Wow.
you could do that to them too. But you don't expect to do it the same way you do it
As
to a
much
lady.
as
Yes.
that of a lady. So thank you very much for being on the show, Maria. It was nice having you on the show.
Pleasure was all mine.
And so that's where we wrap it up on today's show. But you can drop your comments on our Facebook page by going by liking the page 247 Niger TV on Facebook. Drop your comments there. If you're using an Android phone and you do not have the 247 Niger TV app on your phone, you're dolly. You can download it on your Play Store by searching for 247 Niger TV. I come your way again next edition. I am Uniquima Eshiet. Bye.